buttons do I press? Mm-hmm.
There was like skater sharks. I was like, I'll
Dawson?
do something
Street
like
sharks?
that.
Street
Yeah,
Sharks.
street
Street
sharks. I was like,
sharks.
I'll do something like that,
Oh,
like
Street
but like
Sharks.
kind of cartoony with like blood dripping, and then I got a traditional boar's head
Street
tattoo.
Sharks was so cool.
Dawson. No, they were
Nobody
Dawson,
ever
dude.
knows what I'm talking about when I
I
say it.
own all of Street Sharks on DVD.
They have that on DVD. It
Amazing.
exists on DVD. I'm so
Well, nobody knows
happy.
what a VHS is anymore.
You gotta legally share it with me.
Yeah. I will legally share it with you.
All right, with that, Street Sharks legally share. Don't pirate things. That's illegal. Don't,
You wouldn't download a car.
Yeah, you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't.
I would 100% though download a
I
car.
would 100%
Yeah.
download a
Like,
car.
you wouldn't download a car. I'm like, yeah.
I
Yes, would.
absolutely would.
Welcome to the stream. We took a little break and now we're back. It's the Explorer's Guide to Everything. It's Thursday night, which means we're playing Taldore Unlimited. Currently, we're in Whitestone on the second layer of a dungeon underneath of Castle Whitestone. As a reminder, the campaign takes place 200 years post the events of Vox Machina in the not so distant, but medium, depending on if you're an elf or something, distant future in Taldore. Small recap. Our party, Team Nasty, had discovered a coalescing plot between a budding religion that is very likely a cult and a group of extremist Whitestone separatists that do not believe in the Republic of Taldore, nor do they believe in having any type of diplomatic relations with the city of Iman or any other outsiders, using their technology and their Arcano tech specifically from the Residuum refined from the Whitestone Mountains, the Alabaster Sierras, and keeping it to themselves. Solving a puzzle laid forth by Percy DeRollo and a secret group of friends of his, including the now known ancestor of one Alfred Deluxe. They were able to enter into the next layer of the what is known as the DeRollo archives. However, with some keen history rolls, Eleni was able to determine that where they're going is the old site of where the Briarwoods held not only very dark, arcane, magical rituals, but also their own acid pits used for the refining of raw Alabaster Sierra Whitestone into Residuum. Team Nasty, when you enter down the dark spiraling staircase into this small stone-lined room, it's dank and dark and kind of smells like what's the when you're changing out an old car battery, it has a faint smell of old car battery in here. In front
Is
of
that
you,
acrid? Is that the is that the?
I feel like acrid is
acrid?
more of an acidic smell. This is more of just like a very an old chemical smell.
Ew.
Like, oh, okay.
Ow!
Not delightful.
Not delightful, but not overwhelming either.
Hmm.
Like
Ammonia mixed with sulfur.
yes, it's not great. It's dimly lit.
There's demons about.
There are cracks in the stone that emit a greenish pale light that is very dim, but just enough to, if you don't have dark vision, at least make out a couple feet in front of you. And at the end of this chamber is a very large wooden door with a padlock on it.
I mean, are we all good to go?
Oh no, we're fucked up.
How are you
Let's
still
see.
fucked up?
Because I'm only able to do certain things during short or long rests, and I'm helping you guys out with bardic inspirations, and I'm like using all my spell slots.
Children. All right, I guess we can take a break if you need it.
Is there a way maybe we can look around and see if there's like a safer place to rest?
Yeah, you roll me a perception or a survival check. And also, Alfred, tell me how you're feeling now that you've not only seen physical evidence of some of the legends you've heard of as a bard, but have 100% evidence of a very important ancestor that is not necessarily supposed to exist.
Oh,
How are you feeling, Alfred?
well, okay, it's really dark and dirty down here, and I don't like that. I did not get enough sleep, so I'm pretty grumpy. It's really cool to know my family's legacy and their eternal shame. So I'm really grappling with that right now. And I think that hearing about Grandpappy Giuseppe, I don't know how to feel because I don't know what they look like. So are they tiefling like me? Because Giuseppe's not the name that we've talked about. Are they different lineage? Are they even like real butlers? You know, like is he like the one, like the granddaddy of all the butlers?
He can't sit with you.
I don't know. I think I need a nap, and I think I need to think about this because I'm feeling very conflicted, but I'm just choosing to shove the feelings very, very, very deep down.
On a 20...
I'll write about something later.
While you take a moment to listen and perceive your surroundings, you also come to terms with some of your complicated feelings right now. You realize on a 24 that in this current room, you are a bit safe and a bit stuck. So as you looked around, you realized that at the top of the staircase you descended from, the statue has shut itself. It has moved into a closed position, and there is no way to open it from this side. The door in front of you is locked with a large bolt and padlock, like one of those big pieces of wood goes across it, and there's like a very old, rusty-looking padlock. So it could be broken or picked, but on a 24 you would know, Alfred, that nobody is going to get necessarily in here. It's a one-way door. You're coming into this area from a different direction than anyone else would come into this direction. And on a 24, you do hear some strange sounds, like things like 24 is a high roll. To you, it sounds like chains being like pulleyed up and down in the distance, but it's an echo, so it's hard to tell like necessarily where it's coming from, and it's kind of far away. It's like bouncing off of the walls, like very faintly.
Okay, I think I would relay that, and then I know, like, I just have a question. Are your long rests 8+ hours, or are they 6+ hours?
It depends on your type. Like a tiefling needs 8 hours.
Okay.
A human needs 8 hours. I think a dwarf needs 8 hours.
Okay. Well, I need at least 8 hours of beauty sleep, which I'm probably not going to get here. So it's up to you.
You'd be pretty exhausted.
Yeah, I'm happy to do a short rest. I would prefer a longer one if we can have it, like, you know, maybe get something to eat. I'll make things a little more appetizing from the rations that we have. I'm pretty sure I snuck something good in anyway. And I'm pretty sure I got like a bottle of like purple worm toxin that I stole from Cecilia. She'll be fine. I'll just give her a new chapter of my book to make up for it. But it's up to you guys because I am the baby who needs the full aid.
Well, I mean, I'm a little tapped out as well. Not injured at all, but I am a little tired. I could probably rig some traps to alert us if like stuff moves through if we want to take a longer rest.
Go ahead and rest, kids. And I'll like post up against the wall.
Perfect.
Like we had a short rest, and we're both good on a short rest. So we'll just post up on one opposite sides and just guard duty it up because we don't need to do nothing.
No traps needed then.
Yeah, I'll just post up and like hang out with Chippendale.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. I
Yeah,
immediately
me and the
fall
captain
asleep.
are hanging out.
All right, Tree, watch over me.
I got you. I got you. Me and you.
What am
Nah.
I, chopped liver?
I
Captain,
you'll be
literally
fine.
said
Yeah, I
I,
mean, I guess that's
I'm
fine.
gonna turn and huff.
I literally said I'm chilling with the captain. Is that not good enough for you?
Fine.
I trust
Fine,
you, Captain.
They
but-
only want you to watch over him. All right, it's okay.
No, you could
Oh
do
my
it
God.
too.
Oh,
You
it's
could do
okay.
it too.
I understand. I
You
understand.
can't even be mad at me. I vouched for you and the fact that you can read.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
It's
so
debatable.
watch your mouth.
Can I try to jam the, I don't know, door or entryway from the level above, just to make sure that nobody comes from that direction? Is there a way I can do that?
I mean, I can fly.
Roll me a quick investigation check.
Your camera froze, by the way, JD.
Well, is it? Ah, dang it.
Yeah, but it looks really good.
It did.
Yeah.
It's a good frame.
You had like a
12
thumbs
is
up,
fine.
like
It did-
thought bubble thing.
Yeah, on a DC, as a DC 10, it would be simple for either you or Doug to move some loose stones in order to more or less brace the other side of the gear work that turns in order to open and shut the statue there.
Yeah, I feel like I would feel a little better too, just because there's a lot of different directions that danger could arrive in. So maybe I'll just jam that gear real quick, just so that the things can't move above.
As you place stones strategically between the teeth of the main gear, Alfred unrolls a surprisingly eloquent and soft bedroll.
Oh, it's down.
Mr. Beans is already asleep. A little cinder and smoke, sulfurous, occasionally coming out of his nostrils.
Little cutie. I have my sleeping mask on. I have the curlers in my hair. My armor is now pajamas that are like silk looking and they're striped. I got little slippies on. I'm ready to go. I got the cream on.
I wasn't expecting that. Oh, that's funny.
What? Have you met me?
Her Majesty's matched luggage.
That's right.
And I can't go anywhere without it. You fall asleep. I'm gonna have a couple of things happen. First, Captain, just roll me a perception check as you...
Can I also roll one?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll the giant. I'm gonna roll the giant dice.
Thunk.
That was a
3.
5. Come on, giant dice.
Tree, you're preoccupied with the visions you've recently had. It wasn't too long
Yeah.
ago. It would
No.
be extremely occupying your thoughts. I can only imagine
I
what it would
think-
be like.
I think that like Tree is very preoccupied with that, but they also are aware that they're like on alert. And so to like keep being on alert, but also kind of like process like what those visions were like, you just like kind of see those like little bits of like purple electricity that like come out when they're doing their warlock stuff, just like bouncing between their fingers. But like every now and again, like you see Tree kind of like really focus on it, and just it looks like just a little bit of starlight pops out of one of them and just bounces back and forth. Kind of really thinking through it, but still trying to like stay alert enough to like jump in at any moment.
And what did you roll, Captain Eldoris?
5.
5.
Giant dice let me down.
You are very preoccupied by
They're
hanging
just
out with your
new.
pets. They're very cute. They're very squeaky. They don't mind that you're in a dungeon because they don't have a concept of that. It's adorable. Eleni, are you sleeping or did you decide to stay awake?
I'm gonna sleep because I have a couple of things that I can't use more than once per day,
All right.
which I think is gonna come in handy.
Do you have an elaborate bedroll or just a very utilitarian bedroll?
I think what I would do is I would sneakily, but obviously Tree would see this. I would probably try to snuggle up with Tree, just kind of lay with them,
Oh,
feel a little bit safe.
I feel like you try to be sneaky about it, and like Tree's so used to like living with a whole bunch of people basically sleeping on top of each other at any given moment. That was their life, and they just kind of like pull you a little closer and just like plop your head nice and comfy on their leg, and they're like,
Be right back.
And just like sleep apnea.
yeah.
Like,
I'm not even phased. Like whatever sound of snoring or whatever is, Tree's just like, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Go sleep.
yeah, dead asleep.
Alfred, as you sleep, roll me a luck check quickly.
Oh no.
Before you roll it, do you want low or high?
Low.
Okay. That's low.
Good job, little dice. I'm proud of you.
You mastered the art of lucid dreaming a long time ago in
I
Bard
did.
College. Dreams are inspiration and a font of magic for almost any subset of Bard. And you find yourself in this dream in not a cave, but a very old ruin. Can't tell if it's underground or underwater or what. Everything sort of looks like it's floating. You can't see the floor. It's almost like when if you were to look at a doorway in this dream, it would be as if the doorway was made of smoky lines, sort of like when Harry Potter stuck his head in that like memory bucket. Yeah, it's a memory bucket.
A memory
It is now a
bucket.
memory bucket.
It is now a memory bucket.
And in this dream, you immediately recognize a person, a human, wearing the most dapper style from 200 years ago. Very official. It would look like a black and white bow tie suit with gloves in today's age. They're holding a dodecahedron piece of metal about the size of a basketball in their hand. And you hear an ethereal voice in the background, deep and rumbling. And it says that there will be no turning back. And Giuseppe answers confidently, "It is the only choice I have." The dodecahedron starts to glow with a red, infernal, arcane power. And Giuseppe starts to grit his teeth, and with a stiff upper lip, cries out in pain, "Yaw!" And you wake up. It's been 8 hours.
Hey.
Okay, I pull my mask up over my face. Get the cold cream is off, and I'm just kind of like thinking about this. I'm just kind of like, I'm gonna look at everybody and just be like, "Hey, do you think that there's like an evil like omnipotent presence down here that
Yes.
could potentially like devour
Yeah.
our souls?"
Yes. One of my gods more or less said so and showed me so.
Oh,
And you're just now telling us?
No! I told you that they showed me some horrible things.
Horrible
And
things isn't really, a monster down here.
Okay, so, like, what you gotta understand is that, like, that's the same thing. Like, shadows, darkness, all that stuff, it has to exist where there's also light. But where good things have to exist and light, so do bad things. So when you go into an infernal, corrupted place like this, there is something good, there's something light. I like to think that that's us. But what that means is that because us, this good light that's here to stop this darkness, it means that whatever that darkness is, it's something corrupt and horrible and malevolent. And the soul is light. What consumes souls? Something dark. So that's just how I was raised. That's all I've ever known. So it's not withholding information, it's just my interpretation of what I saw and already shared.
I thought you liked cheese.
Yes, and cheese cannot be made without lightness or darkness. They have to coexist.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's how cheese is made.
I like killing evil things.
Cheese isn't an evil thing, except
No,
that.
but you said light and dark and then cheese, so like you
Oh, it's not a cheese.
make something good by killing evilness?
Yeah.
like a super cheese.
Oh, that's sick.
Evil cheese.
Bet Smitty has some of that.
Can I try to collect some of this residuum that's like in the floor, kind of poking out?
Roll me either investigation or arcana.
Okay. I'll do Arcana. Interested. 23?
The very stone that this place is made of is carved directly into the raw white stone from the mountains. There is residuum speckled throughout all of it. On a 23 Arcana, though, you would know it's impossible to collect the raw residuum this way without refining it first through melting the stone with a very strong acid. You also notice on a 23 that there is residue in the shape of the same kind of booted footprints that this guardsmen wear for the city that you noticed a couple episodes ago. Very faint, and it has slag on it. So when they refine the stone into residuum, it creates a very toxic slag. But that toxic slag also has other properties. It's super poisonous, but it's also explosive, and it also is the first process in making a drug called suede or sood.
Is there and can I collect this into kind of a specimen jar, or is it kind of like just within the stone?
You would be able to collect some of it from that footprint, but it's leading through the doorway. And on a 23, you would assume that there is a much larger supply of this, or hopefully raw residuum, very close by. You also know on a 23 Arcana that raw residuum is very, very useful. It can be used in place of any spell component, ounce for ounce. It can also be used to help create Arcanotech. It can also be used to enchant weapons and armor. It can be used to do many, many things.
You said it was used to make what?
It can be used in place of any spell component.
Oh, no, before that. You said it was made...
Oh, the drug?
Yeah.
Yeah, Suud. S-U-U-D-E.
S-U-U-D-E. Okay. Tree knows what that is. They do drugs.
Yeah, it's as powerful as it is dangerous. It's made for high-level wizards to give them enhanced abilities for a short period of time, but a regular commoner would die from a single dose.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I'm gonna move towards the door, and is it locked? Can I? Oh, you said there was a lock on it,
Yeah,
right?
you
Like
can either pick it or you can break it. Breaking it is a strength check. Picking it is like a Tinker Tools plus proficiency, or if you have sleight of hand, if you have lock picking, then you can do a sleight of hand.
Where's the door at?
It's this
And
big piece of
shit.
wood.
yeah, I think
I've
got a-
punch it. I can punch.
yeah, I've
Punch
got tool proficiencies for days, so I'll try to pick it.
If that doesn't work, I'll break it down.
Yeah, I believe in you. If it doesn't work, the captain and I will punch it.
I was gonna use charger.
I'm gonna punch it.
So this is gonna be a +2 then. 13.
You did it.
Dang.
Dang it. I mean, good. Nice. Good job.
No, good job. Good job. Dang.
Let me see what light. Oh, there it is. The door swings open, and then you see the next room after I figure out how to do that. Whoop.
Ooh.
Hey.
On the floor, it's immediately noticeable because it glows even in the dark that there is toxic slag from the manufacture of residuum that has been placed here or spilled here, lying on the floor. In both corners, there are very old-looking chests. On the far corner one, this one here, on the back one, this one here, there's also a rapier sitting in the corner of the wall right behind it.
Interesting.
Additionally, it is sealed off in two directions by similar-looking doors with similar-looking locks.
Well, I mean, seems clear to me. Just kind of mark. Yeah.
Let's chug along.
Can
100%. I'm gonna try to collect some of this slag sample.
How do you collect it?
I probably have like vials in a tool bag, and I can kind of scrape it into these vials and then cork it so that it's airtight.
Give me a dexterity check real quick.
Right. Straight check.
Yep.
19.
That's beautiful. You don't spill a single drop. It all goes into the vials, and on a 23 Arcana earlier, you know exactly what kind of vials will be able to hold the slag without melting through. You get quite a bit of it.
Right.
Walking past Eleni, I'm like, ugh. And I want to check out this chest with the rapier behind it. Is it on it or behind it?
So this chest here in the corner of these two walls that meet, laying against it, looks like. Roll me a quick perception check.
Yeah, that's. I wanted to. Is there traps? 18? Or well, I mean plus 3, 21. 21.
It's one of the finest looking swords you've ever seen in your life, and it is glistening with residuum. You don't see any signs of traps, and visually you don't see anything out of the ordinary.
Eleni's smart, so if I touch this, am I gonna get sick?
If you touch the slag,
Yeah. This shiny
yeah.
stuff.
it's possible that you could get sick from it.
I'm pretty resilient. I'm gonna pick up the sword.
Good luck. Good luck, Captain.
A couple of things happen.
Sick.
The first
Do I
thing-
yak?
The first thing that happens is you're able to pick up the sword without a problem. It does nothing to you when you hold it in your hand. In fact, it is beautifully light. It's very, very nice. Mechanically, it's a +1 rapier. It also has residuum in it, so it has spell casting and enhancement properties. You don't know what they are yet. No one's ever used one of these in at least 100 years. But it is a +1 residuum rapier. If anyone's proficient in rapiers, I know Alfred is. I'm not sure if anyone else uses it, but that is they can use it. The second thing that happens.
Is that a martial weapon?
I think rapier's a finesse
I
weapon.
mean, it's a sword. Yeah, it's a
Okay, no.
finesse sword.
No.
I have I can ritually cast identify.
That's fine. I'll take whatever. Like
Yeah.
the like.
How long?
I'm gonna take some
How long
stuff.
does it take to do that?
I think 1 minute.
Is it 1 or 10 minutes?
Unfortunately, you don't have time because as he inspects the rapier,
Oh, nice. Oh,
the
sick.
chest that he reached over reveals itself to be
Bro.
Perception.
nothing
I got
other
a 21.
than- doesn't matter.
I got a 21.
Indistinguishable. A mimic. It opens up its mouth, revealing disgusting jagged teeth and a tongue that is dripping with the same poisonous slag that's on the ground here, as if it's been eating it. Captain, you take 7, 8.
16 armor class. 16.
Yep. Yeah, roll to 20.
Fuck off.
14 points of damage.
Ah,
As
fuck.
it bites the shit out of your arm when you have it outstretched inspecting the rapier. I'm gonna need everybody to roll initiative.
No.
said 15?
Captain, you said you're good.
You said 15?
Yes.
Yeah, fuck.
13.
I always
You
forget
went,
to click my token.
Yeah, fuck.
Alright, let me get my
Oh,
check back here.
natural 20 for a
Oh,
24.
I had Mr. Bean clicked instead of me.
we'll just use,
Yeah, I pressed
we'll just remember that because it's
Okay.
hilarious. I love that so much.
Oops.
I rolled a 17, but I forgot to click my token, so I'm just gonna click it now, and then I'm just gonna change that 19 to a
Perfect,
17.
that works.
You can click your token to roll initiative.
If you
Yes,
click
but
your
it
token
comes
and then roll it in D&D Beyond, if you have the Beyond 20 extension, it'll do it for you.
Oh,
Which
that's
apparently works
dope.
in the Arc browser now. I'm using it, so
really?
that's good news.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Captain, would you roll?
24. Nat 20 for and plus 4, so 24.
24.
Yeah,
Good
fuck.
news. It's good news.
This treasure chest is fucking me. We have a lady, one of the people that we work with, they always complain about like Walmart stuff, and then be like, Walmart's fucking me. And she says it like that. So that's like all we do now is like, if anything is wrong, we're just like, you hit your arm on the door, you're like, this door's fucking me.
Amazing.
Captain, how do you feel as this thing clamps down on your arm?
This treasure chest is fucking me. I feel pretty good though. Yeah, it's on my arm. So the
It let
mimic
go.
is still looks like a treasure chest though, right?
Imagine a treasure chest that opens up and it has eyeballs, a tongue, and teeth, and little tiny legs.
Yeah. It's like a demonic corgi.
Yeah, it's sort of like hopping back and forth, going like.
I'm pretty close to this. Eleni's right next to me. Hold on 1 second. Got that 15. I want to back up here. Hold on. This will be cool. Stop measure tape thing. Do I get an opportunity attack because I back away, or because he attacked me?
You do. It is gonna roll a 21, and then it's gonna
Fuck off.
10 points of bludgeoning damage as you walk away, and it sticks out its tongue and whacks you in the back of the head.
Yeah, fuck. I'm gonna hand Alfred the rapier. This is way too shiny for my taste. And then I'm gonna fucking charge this treasure chest. And like when I run at it, I want to like fly me into the wall.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So that's just okay. So +5. 17 +5 is something to hit.
That'll hit it. Its AC's only 12.
Okay, well, for 4 damage. Don't touch me.
You try to knee it into the wall and hit it as if it is a wooden chest and realize that it's kind of soft and fleshy as your knee sort of like sinks into right underneath where its mouth is.
Ew.
It's much more organic than you expected, so it doesn't hurt as much as you had hoped. Anything else on your turn?
No, I'll just stand here and tank.
All right, fucking, it's an actual mimic. It goes blah blah. It is going to lash at you again with its tongue. It's a 23 to hit. It's going to
fucking damn it.
10 additional points of damage as it like tongue slaps you. It's also going to roll 2 additional points of acid damage as some of its gross green goo that is dripping off of its tongue, the residuum slag on the ground it's been consuming, drips onto your body. It is
Fucking
going to
gross.
Stay right where it is. Eleni, that's you.
Okay, so I just want to make a point that I don't have my Eldritch Cannon connected to Doug at the moment. So Doug is going to
Okay.
moves after me. So but he can't really do much right now. So I'm just gonna take a bonus action and shoot this thing with my Eldritch Cannon.
Oh shit!
Sorry, gotta get out of the way, Captain. You said you're good, right? You're good.
Sure.
Oh, the camera. I'll shut it off for now. So I'm gonna, I'll use a bonus action to shoot with my Force Ballista.
Okay.
So let me do that.
Force
That's a nat 20.
Nice.
Amazing.
Total
Double
28.
that damage.
All right.
That's awesome.
So, do you do double dice or just double the total amount?
Double the total amount. It makes life easier.
Okay. Gotcha. All right.
Unless you roll it on Roll20 and it does it automatically, then that's fine too. Whatever floats your boat.
Here we go. So, yeah. 2d6. Is that what it is? No, 2d8.
Mm-hmm.
So, 26 points of force damage. So I'll just lay into it. That's my bonus action.
Nice.
And then for my action, I will guidance tree.
Okay.
What
An
is
extra d4.
D4? Let's go.
So just put a hand on your shoulder, and I'll just be like, "Hey, I need some help, tree.
Eleni, I got you always.
This thing's gross."
Now we're really getting nasty.
It's I say it has legs, but where like it's little, you know how like treasure chests have like those little stumps on the bottom. It's just feet, and it like sort of like ankle jumps like.
Like human feet.
Yeah, it's gross. It also has 3 eyes.
Ow.
Don't love that.
Yeah.
No thanks.
Anything else, Eleni?
I believe that's it. I'm gonna stay where I'm at, and then Doug's just gonna hang out for a sec.
Ba-bow.
He's Blue's Clues.
He's blue. He's gonna skidoo.
Yeah.
And we can too. I had a dream like a month ago that I blue skidooed because we talked about it on stream, and I was like, 2 days later, I dreamed about it. It was like, I'm a fucking Man, I'm a grown man. I'm an adult.
Listen, as someone who has seen every episode of Blue's Clues and still continues to watch it, you're man enough to want to skidoo. Okay?
Right? Look, if you go to an art museum and you tell me you don't want to skidoo in some of them paintings, like, you're lying, because it would be wild.
You're a fucking liar.
Yeah, like, there's a painting where, like, everybody's having a great time in this park, and there's, like, 2 people on this boat, like, having a picnic on the boat. I was like, I will skidoo into that painting immediately. Like, I want to have a picnic here.
Who hasn't wanted to skidoo into Starry Night and be like, the fuck's going on with this sky?
Yeah, skidoo. Or you skidoo into it, and it's like everything's normal because it's from one man's perspective. But like when you're in it, it's just like, oh, it's just a night in France. All right, anywho, Alfred, you're up with Tree on deck.
Okay, I'm going to move 5, 10, 15 into the little corner here. I'm going to stab it with my rapier. I don't know what is going on with the one that the captain handed to me, so I'm just going to kind of like stow it in my pack right now until we can actually like take a look at it.
It would take an action to equip a new weapon anyway, so.
Yes.
I feel bad that you're not using the new shiny thing that I gave you.
What? You know, I don't know the
As I'm standing
exact...
there bleeding. Why?
Yeah,
The
it's
thing's
fine.
tongue
Have you
is
done
lashing
this?
out at everybody.
And I'm just kind of like dodging, like, you know, I really want to figure out like where the filigree is from before
But
I
it looks
use
so cool.
because
It
it
just
might-
fits you perfectly.
Well, yeah, but it might clash with
my
the personality,
arm.
you know? Like, I can't use like specific filigrees because it doesn't look good with, you know, this look. And I'm still in my jammies because I haven't like
You haven't changed the armor yet?
changed the armor yet. So I'm going to stab it with my rapier. You said its AC was 12.
Yes.
Okay, great. I got a 13.
Nice. And what part of its weird pseudo body are you aiming for?
Oh God, one of those weird eyes. It's got 3 of them, so it's
Okay.
gonna only take 5 points of damage because that roll sucks.
5 points of damage to its top eye, and it goes like, and it like blinks real
Yeah,
hard.
yeah. And then I'm going to. Let's see. Can I do anything good? Bonus action. I will bonus action healing word the captain.
Yeah, thanks.
For a grand total of 6 HP.
It helps so much.
Oh, ignore that second one. I'm sorry. I'm not using that one. For 6 HP, not 7.
Wow.
He went blah.
I'm still in my pajamas. I still have cold cream. My hair curl is still in. I don't even know what time it is. Okay.
I think if you brushed your hair out of your eyes, you could have helped better. But you know, it's okay. You just woke up. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly. I wasn't expecting to get into a fight while it's still
I
my
forgot
hair
it
curl
takes
is
you
in
like
jammies.
16 hours to actually wake up
All right.
and then go back to sleep.
Yes.
I can't.
There's a lot of work to maintain this image. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm done. For my familiar, I think I already used my bonus action, so I can't do anything with Mr. Bean. I'm just gonna keep him out of the way and you know, being cute.
So you're all good?
I'm all done.
All right. A tree with Captain on deck.
Fucked up. Does this thing look?
He looks alright.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast it.
Nice.
That's what it does.
That's a 15.
Oh, that'll hit it. It's only got an AC of 12. It's a mimic.
Fantastic.
They're hilarious.
That's 10 damage.
Damn!
Nice.
Like that one
Okay.
hurt that.
Cool. And then just to cover my bases, because I don't trust anything that's going on right now, I'm going to bonus action flurry of blows this chest behind me just to make sure.
Okay, roll to hit the chest behind you.
14.
That totally hits. Roll for damage on the chest behind you.
Sorry, that was supposed to just be not a flurry of blows. That was just supposed to be regular damage, but it's
Okay.
the same. So it's still 6 damage.
The wood, it's made of cracks and splinters, but it does not open. It is a normal chest.
Okay, guys, this chest over here is good. I already opened it.
Don't trust it. Just fucking
Oh,
destroy it.
wonderful! Keep up the great work.
All right, and that's it for me.
Captain with Mimic on deck.
Where'd my thing go? So I'm going to use both weapons. Does a 10 hit?
No.
Fuck. So miss with my sword. Ping! And use my hand axe for a 19.
19 will hit.
And that is 1d6 plus 3. For 8 damage.
8 damage. It leans to one side, avoiding your sword, and overconfidently lashes its tongue in the wrong direction, and you chop a good chunk of that shit off. For how much damage again? You said 9?
8.
8? It's very bloodied. Its tongue doesn't grow back. It starts just like kind of making this horrible, screechy, wet sound. Anything else on your turn?
Lay on hands isn't a bonus action, right? I can't use that.
No. I think that's
Okay,
an
yeah,
action.
I'm done.
Okay.
I just like good job myself.
Horrifically injured Mimic is going to, because its tongue is so fucked up, just try to bite Alfred because it's closest to Alfred.
Take that, you goddamn lick tongue.
Yeah, slurp. Did you ever see No, it's what it is. It's what it is in German. I was watching Pokemon sounds in different countries, and the lickitung in German goes slurp. It's fucking great. I'll share it later. Anywho,
Gross.
it's gonna bite the shit out of you, Alfred, for 6 points of piercing and. So 7 points of damage total as it sort of like gnaws on you inefficiently.
Ow, stop that.
I'm so glad that's not me this time.
Eleni, that's you with Alfred on deck.
All right, so I'm gonna shoot this thing again with my bonus action. I don't want to waste too many resources because I know we got a long way to go. So I will do that right now. So that's a 25, so that'll hit.
Blasted.
And
So anyway, I come out blasted.
And then let me look right here. Yeah, here we go. So that's 14 points of force damage on his ass. And then I'm
well, you don't have to. You can explain how it looks when it dies.
Oh, it just annihilates this thing.
It
Just
has 5 hit points.
Love it.
So
Oh, fuck, that was disgusting.
Alfred, you get a couple of teeth and some gross chunks of on like in your curlers, like stuck
Oh
in
no, I
your
just got
pajamas.
these.
Sorry. I'm gonna
That's
use my
okay.
action really quick to turn over the cannon to my what is it called? I should probably memorize all the names and stuff. The protector from my Eldritch Cannon. Just turn it over, and then I will try to give everyone, because it just radiates temporary hit points. I will give everyone plus my modifier
Amazing.
13 temporary hit points.
Thank you so much.
Oh.
That's
God,
wonderful.
I feel
Thank
so much
you.
better. I feel so much better.
Yes.
So smart.
I mean, that's it for me.
Awesome. With the mimic dead, the only thing left in this room, I'll keep your guys' initiative up. The only thing left in this room is the partially damaged regular wooden chest that Tree had punched, and the piles of toxic slag on the ground. On either entrance, here and here, are similar wooden doors locked in the same fashion as the one earlier. Mr. Beans comes through. Did I miss something?
I'm gonna
Oh,
pat
Mr.
Eleni.
Beans.
I'm gonna pat Eleni on the back and be like, "That was disgustingly awesome." But while I'm patting Eleni on the back, I'm giving myself 5 hit points with lay on hands.
Nice.
I'm going to prestidigitate all of the gunk off of me.
Okay.
Ooh, I actually might want some of that as a sample if you could just kind of
Oh
collect
yeah,
it.
absolutely. And I pick the teeth out of my hair curlers, and I just kind of like hand them over to you. Like, here you go. I don't know. Maybe they're
I'm gonna sift
incisors.
the ones that have like a little bit of extra goo on it. That's the one.
Oh, hold on. And I'm just gonna like kind of feel around. Oh, here you go. This has a good chunk of viscera.
Yeah.
Hand
It's
it over.
still
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of jiggling a little bit.
I don't like that. Get it? Nope. No, thank you. Okay. And am I okay to prestidigitate?
Yeah, you're gonna look great, like you always do.
Oh, stop. And then I do it, and I do look great. And I change my armor out of my jammies. Now it's just like,
I'm gonna punch the chest again.
do it. I have on like overalls and like a black shirt. Like I look like I'm ready to go work in the mine.
Blue steel.
That's a 12.
That'll hit.
I'm getting the black line.
That's the black one pop.
8 more damage on this chest.
Okay.
What
Roll
is this?
me-
A school for ants?
Roll me a
Water is the
Constitution
essence
saving
of
throw.
moisture.
A Constitution saving throw.
Uh-huh.
11.
You are knocked back 10 feet.
Rude.
You take
Good.
16 points of psychic damage as the residuum that was inside
no.
the chest is ignited from the force of your punch and
No.
explodes.
That's okay. She had 10 hit points, so
Yeah,
it didn't
no,
take that
I'm-
much. Yeah.
I needed that residuum.
It's okay.
It's still there, it just exploded.
There is plenty now on the ground all over the room, but it is not...
Are we painted? Did we get like painted and then our silhouettes are on the wall behind us?
just tree.
Oh,
I'm good. I'm totally good, y'all.
That's
I'm
still cool.
totally good. Actually, no. Here.
It is now confirmed, though, that there is a illegal residual mining and refining operation down here. The city of Whitestone regulates the production and manufacture, sale, and trade of the substance very, very tightly. So this area was supposed to have been filled in, sealed off 200 years ago, and it's obviously a very active site. That has been confirmed.
I don't like it.
All right.
Alfred, could I say that rapier really quick?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I'm going to pull it into my bag. And just like I think I would hand it over like wrapped up so that way it wouldn't potentially injure somebody.
I
got
picked
really-
up fine. It was the treasure chest that hurt me.
I got really calloused hands, so I just unpaper it.
Right.
I would like to cast identify as a ritual if I could.
Do you receive your information from the identify spell as words in your mind or images or just like knowledge, sort of like you know how sometimes you learn something and you don't remember when, but you're positive you learned that, you just know it, or is it sort of like a old grandma reading you like a story?
I feel like I would just like intuitively understand it.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, you would intuit.
I'm not a grandma.
I was really like already in my throat preparing the muscles for grandma voice just in case. I was like I didn't want to, but I was getting ready, Sonny. All right, you would intuit.
the identify spell, dearie.
Oh, once upon a time. The motherfucking sword is extremely high quality. It is 200 years old or so. It was forged a very long time ago. It's in such good quality, though, because it is mechanically, like I said earlier, a +1 rapier made with inlays of pure residuum that has been refined. If a person is using this rapier and they happen to be a spellcaster and they cast a spell, depending on certain circumstances, well, the identify spell would tell you, yeah, if they cast a spell, if it is a spell that either enhances the weapon or somehow involves like an element, like it's a fire blast or an ice knife, something like that, then they can roll an additional 1d4 damage to that if it hits, as long as they're holding the rapier.
Quote unquote silvery barbs? Question mark.
No, not silvery barbs.
Lame.
Don't ruin our fun.
Yeah, but otherwise it does function as a +1 rapier. There's no danger in using it. It's beautifully crafted. The filigree, upon the identify spell, now you know, is a very complex form of writing.
Okay.
Use me, I can read it.
Can I? I know Common, Deep Speech, and Elvish. Do I recognize the language?
You would you would recognize the language, but you can't read it. It is a type of dwarvish shorthand used by engineers of the highest quality. So it's sort of like if you don't know how to use CAD and someone hands you like a CAD code, you're like, what the fuck is that? That's what's carved into it in dwarfish.
Got it.
Now we can bring this to your friend guy that gave you the grenade.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. Do we want to just keep this safe then until we get there?
I mean, it's up to you. If
Hard to break it. It's a really nice blade.
Yeah, if anybody here wants to use this weapon, I kind of relay the information. If you guys want to use the weapon, that's totally fine with me.
Well, Captain, you found it. Do you want to?
Yeah, like I said, it's too bright for my taste.
I don't
Okay.
think the captain casts spells. I think he's kind of like, oh, I'll hit something, but
I want to run into things and do my water magic. That's
Right.
I can fly now.
Yeah,
Okay, it's pretty cool.
I forgot about that.
Oh, right. That doesn't. I mean, okay, that kind of counts, but the boots are magic, not the captain, right?
That's true.
Yeah. You can't
Hurtful,
read. You can't cast
okay?
spells.
Hurtful.
We're whispering this. You can't hear.
Yeah. Actually,
No,
we're
you know-
messaging this. We're messaging this. You can't hear any of this
Oh,
bullshit.
yeah. We're messing.
We're
On a
talking so
13
much shit to
perception,
me
do I
right
see
now.
them doing weird facial expressions towards me?
Well, if they're casting message back and forth, then you would be able to. Everyone can tell unless they have subtle spell. They're like doing weird shit with their hands or something.
Yeah, I'm kind of like,
You start sobbing in the corner.
Right? It's like when you
that's
know everyone's
so
talking
funny.
shit on you, but you don't know what they're saying. You're like, I know. You're
I mean, message is basically just like whispering the message, just like, hey, go. What's going on?
Oh, like when you get like a really long tube and you try to. I love doing that. I always thought it'd be cool to get like a tube so long and like you cut like a little hole in your ceiling so so you could be like, "Are you upstairs?" And they'll be like, "Yeah, I'm upstairs." That'd be nuts.
Oh my god, that's why we have text messages now.
Yeah, but that's not nearly as fun.
Texting someone in the same room as you
Yeah,
and seeing
I'm
them
old
look at their
enough to
phone and then put
remember
it down.
having to
And you're
use a
like,
walkie-talkie to talk to
I mean,
neighborhood
I-
friends.
I have an entire Alexa intercom system in my house for this.
Amazing.
Jeff
I had
Bezos
to-
isn't gonna know my fucking
Real
comings
fancy.
and goings.
Something went
No,
wrong.
I wasn't. You. I covered the microphone so you wouldn't hear me. God,
Alexa, play Beethoven's Fifth.
can't hear you.
Fuck, you have headphones on.
got you.
Oh shit! All right, we're playing D&D.
We're
Yeah,
playing
I'll hold on to.
D&D.
Yeah, I'll hold on to the rapier for now, unless somebody else wants to take it, and then when we get it back to the blacksmith or the magic shop owner, maybe we can barter for some pretty cool stuff. Because this seems like, would I understand the value of it with that
On the
identify, or it
identify
just
spell, you
yeah.
wouldn't even need to know the identify spell to know that it's very valuable. Residuum is extremely expensive and highly regulated. So if you have some unregulated residuum, then it's even more valuable.
We might be able to take this to a market that's outside of Whitestone because there's
That's
residuum
true.
here. It'll be more valuable in another area.
If you want to sell it, I know some people down in Whitestone.
All right, we're gonna get into the smuggling business, you and I, Captain.
Oh, I love that.
It's not, smuggling, but it's not really,
All right, it's
I would say
procuring.
legal. It's
Very cool.
it's a trading enterprise.
Yeah, very legal and very cool 4-star trading enterprises. Love it.
Why only 4 stars?
That's all I'm going to give. Because, I haven't seen the operation plans yet, so I don't know if it's worthy of the 5 stars.
All right, you won't just go off my word that it's 5 stars.
Talk about it later. Okay, this place is very stinky, and I don't think that I want to be down here for much longer. How's here?
How's what?
Oh, I think there's 2 doors. We could
Yep. There's
go to the
2
little
doors.
door,
This one,
get the big door.
little door and big door.
Can I make like a survival check or something to see if there's like worn down like paths that we should be following, or if like there's an air current or something to indicate that we're
Yeah, does one door
going
look
the right
more
direction?
Yeah,
More
anybody
used.
who wants to can do a survival check.
Okay,
Uh,
survival.
That's the nat
dirty
20.
20? Dirty
Oh,
20?
come on.
Nice.
22.
Fuck all you
Oh
guys.
yeah, I only got to 5.
Man, yeah, right.
I'll roll again.
I secretly love it.
That's
though.
another 17.
All right, so yeah, that's fine.
Big dice.
Eleni was the you
A
got
10 on
Eleni
the
got an
big
at 20
dice.
immediately, so we could have just stopped there. The big door, the hinges are much more worn than on the small door.
Okay, so I feel like the bigger door is much more used. So like this is the normal traffic. Small door could be like a closet or maybe a storage area. We could go in the small door. It's less used.
I'm up for whatever. Let's check the door first before I punch it and get blown back again.
on an at 20 also, it's just a normal old ass wooden door. Same kind of lock as the other one. It's just
Well, you told me that the chest was just a chest, so I don't trust you.
It was you didn't
don't-
open it.
I trust you.
I'm gonna punch it. I'm gonna punch it.
Oh, is
again.
there anything in that corner?
In my head,
that
I'm
was
like,
left?
it's full of explosives. Don't kick it. Don't kick it yet. You know what? In real life, that's something I would do. I'm gonna be like, what's in this box? Shake, shake, shake. They're like, please don't shake it. I'm like, I gotta know it. Explode. Like, it exploded.
Shake that chest.
Shake that chest.
I'm right behind you, Alfred. I'm right behind you.
You guys do
All
a big
right.
door or a little door?
I think we said little door, right?
Uh,
I
no,
don't.
look-
Check it out.
I'm
I
looking
don't-
for whatever, and then I'll give the help action to whoever is trying to open the door. If they need to for lockpicking.
I will open the door.
All right, it's either give me a sleight of hand check if you want to pick the lock, or you have to roll an attack roll to just punch it down.
Let's see. I got +4 on my sleight of hand. Yeah, that's a 22.
Oh
Amazing.
yeah, it pops the lock. It's a little bit rusty, like the other one was, but with very little effort. The door swings open, revealing this cavern that I'm gonna reveal with this button.
He hits a button.
Yeah, he just learned how to use Fog of War, so like, hey, look at this map. Can you see anything? No? How about now?
How about now?
when we were doing the when we were
When I logged
testing.
on, I was like, oh, there's only a little corner of a map. That's cool.
I guess we'll just play in this
That's all
corner.
that's all we're doing
tonight. My
That's
play
wrap
date was
up.
ruined.
What is that?
Hang on, let me. I'm still revealing some things. There we go. The first thing you notice is the putrid
Is that just
smell.
body parts?
It is. There are
Ugh.
Hmm.
partially decomposed, partially melted, partially hacked apart human and humanoid bodies piled in a few different places here in the caverns. You would be able to easily walk over or through the sludge that was once a pile of
Oh, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this one really quickly.
this one here in front of you.
Yeah.
There could be cool stuff in there.
There could still
I
be.
say it as you Eldritch Blast, so it's not like it would stop you.
I'm still gonna do it. It's fine. It's just an 8.
Either way, it doesn't do anything but splatter gore everywhere as
It's good. It's dead bodies. It's dead bodies.
it smells really bad now.
I throw up.
Yeah. There's
Tree
also
has seen way worse dead body parts. It's fine.
there's also a bunch of scribbled carvings, like someone had a penknife and carved into the walls in common over and over again.
What did they write?
I read it.
It's hard to read all of it, but a lot of it says something about I accept the spirits of the creations.
With an 18, do I read all of it, or do I have to?
On an 18, you're able to put together... Give me an investigation check. Is that what you rolled?
I just rolled an 18 to read.
Yeah, 18 to read will give you easily. Everyone can see it just says I accept.
Investigation
and
is
then spirits
+1.
of the creations over and over again.
19 plus 1 is a dirty 20.
You would notice that it is disjointed parts of the same doctrine, and when you put it together, it almost sounds like some type of commandment. But the idea is, when it all is put together, it says to accept the spirits, absorb the essence of others to strengthen your own, just as the Creator accepted the spirits of all creations, so too must we draw upon the energies around us to enhance our own being.
Yeah, I guess it's some like vampiric religious bullshit. Something
Put it
about
in the
eating
chat for
other.
y'all.
Can I like in my brain? Can I compare that writing on the wall to the writing of great grandpappy Giuseppe's letter?
Yeah,
Ooh.
roll me an investigation check with advantage.
Okay, excuse me, cat. Hello, yes, I love
With
you. Thank you.
advantage.
Cat, help, right, cat.
Yes,
her right.
help me
Jelly
out,
can give you
Magellan.
he's giving you the help action. That's how
Magellan's going to
you
give me
get
the help
advantage.
action.
Advantage, as they say.
Oh, were you able to write anything during that long rest since your book time is coming
I
up?
didn't roll for that, but I can.
You're gonna need to. On an investigation of 5,
Magellan did not help.
it looks.
I got 2. I rolled 2 3s.
Magellan did not help at all. It doesn't overtly. It looks like the scribblings of a mad person, somebody who went completely insane.
What do you need me to roll for my pages?
Oh yeah, didn't we just roll a d20?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wrote 1 page.
Nice.
very upset.
Oh no.
I'm very upset.
You're so tired. You
Ugh.
just wanted to sleep. You're getting your
sleeping-
curlers in.
That's right. Like my
Took too
sleeping
long.
bag. My sleeping bag was not like appropriately propped up on like a down feather like mattress already. Like I don't sleep on the ground. It's silly. Sleep on like a mattress on the ground. Didn't have time to pack it.
Can I go to the double door and give a listen to see if there's any anyone on the other side or anything?
on the big
any
door?
commotion? Yeah, on the big door. Just want to give a listen.
Easily. Yeah, definitely. Go ahead and do a perception check with advantage.
Excellent.
I like saying it's fun to say like that. Advantage.
Advantage.
Yeah, right.
Not very good. 11.
Yeah, you can't really tell. It just sounds like wood.
Alright. It's pretty woody.
Mm.
Being down so I don't forget it.
Well, I mean, it seems like. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I was going to say, can I cast Mage Hand and have it like under the door? Is there like a gap?
A very small gap. Yeah.
Could I like get my finger under there and cast Mage Hand on the other side?
Rules is written, if I'm not mistaken, I think you have to be able to see where the mage hand is
I'm
going.
looking right now.
But I'm not positive. Like
It's a point I choose within range.
Okay.
The hand vanishes if it is ever more than 30 feet away from me. Cannot activate magic items, carry more than 10 pounds, or attack.
Yep, you can do it then. You can stick your fingy under there.
Okay, I'm going to do it.
Yeah,
I don't know if
if
this
a
will do
rat just
anything.
comes and is like,
Exactly. I don't know if it's going to do anything, but I'm going to cast my mage hands
Okay.
under the door and like kind of like jiggle the handle on the other side a little bit, see if it'll open.
The lock clicks because it is openable from the other side.
Oh shit, we should have been doing this the whole time, guys.
Yeah, that's a good call.
And the door swings open. And you are all greeted first with a very interesting sound. The sound of a squishing, glopping, gelatinous kind of sound.
Nobody move, and then I have the mage hand close the door again, and we just ignore the door.
The door falls off of its ancient, rusty
Oh,
hinges as you try
You
to
did this
slam
to
it
me.
shut.
Beep, beep.
You see the room inside has a gelatinous cube with a few dead bodies in it already, as well as another pile of dead bodies and some additional toxic slag. And before we go on, let's go ahead and take like 5-10, everybody. So I have to use
Sorry.
the facilities, and then we're gonna go ahead.
I got really excited. I thought it was going to be treasure.
No, it is if you really love gelatinous cubes.
Dude, they're my favorite monster.
They're so gooey. All right.
They're so gooey and cute. Actually, before we start, I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Are gelatinous cubes like? Do they have intelligence?
They're not sentient.
Okay, cool, perfect. I just needed to know.
At least
Are they
not this
considered
one.
constructs?
They're an ooze, weirdly enough. It's its own thing.
Okay.
Gross.
I love it.
There's different kinds of ooze. There's gray ooze, there's black pudding, there's the different types of gelatinous cube. There's like a really gross like mud one, and there's different kinds of oozes. Anywho, Captain Eldoris, you have been noticed by the ooze, and you're up first with Eleni on deck.
How tall are these rooms?
This room here is probably about 30 feet up. I don't know why I
Okay,
said it like that. I went up. 30 feet up.
Okay, so I'm just gonna take me home, heel click, and fly like and hover like above it, so it
Okay.
can't touch me.
Can't touch me. Dun, bum, bum, bum. All right. So
And
you
I
fly
wanna-
over above it.
Can I like be low enough that I can slice?
You would have to use more of your movement, and then if it was the end of the movement that you had, you would stay in that position.
Yeah, but I'm still like like it can't touch me, right?
It depends. If you come down to hit it, let's say, all right, so that's
It's a gelatinous blob. It doesn't like have arms to hit
no.
with.
Oh, it has pseudopods. It can put out little gelatinous things. It's only 5 foot reach though.
Yeah, I'll hover 10 feet above it and
Okay.
just like chill in the air.
Anything else?
No,
Okay. Elodie
this thing grosses me out.
with Alfred on deck, who I forgot was the token of Mr. Beans, which is hilarious.
Okay, so
Okay.
20 ways I started blasting.
So
Captain
anyway.
gets
I
hit
did
with.
not realize that there was going to be a giant fucking stinky cube in this room.
yeah. Can I use a free action to just kind of look over at the group and be like, do we want to just run around this thing, or do we want to take it out?
What's
Yeah,
inside of it that we can take?
I'm
Anything
just gonna
good?
blast. I'm just gonna blast it.
Because if like it's got some good stuff in there, I wouldn't be opposed to like, taking it out. But if it's if the loot ain't good, I'm really not fully interested. I'd like to get out of here.
Could I make a quick perception, just like a glance over to see if there's anything that looks interesting in there? Like obviously, a further investigation, I could probably figure it out, but just kind of seeing like, is it worth it?
Yeah, you can do an investigation check real quick.
Can I help with that since I have the high ground?
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, let's do that again. The first one was a 12. Investigation here. Yeah, 12.
On this here pile of dead bodies, leaned up against what used to be a bench, is a more fresh body. Looks like some type of acolyte, maybe a prospect, hood up. In their left hand, both legs are severed surgically.
Surgically?
Yep.
Basically,
In the left hand is a pipe, and in the right hand is a satchel that has a smaller satchel tied to it. So it's sort of like a big satchel tied shut, and on that tie is a smaller satchel.
Okay.
Satchelception.
All right. Well, I guess I am going to attack the gelatinous cube.
It doesn't make any noises, so I'm trying to figure out how to make it entertaining, but it's just like...
I'm
that's pretty entertaining.
gonna drop my guidance on tree, and I'm gonna cast my first spell slot today.
Uh-oh.
I'm just gonna fairy fire around the around the gelatinous cube, which will give us all advantage against it when we're
Okay.
attacking.
It starts glowing. What color is your fairy fire aura?
Orange.
Orange, you glad?
Yeah,
You can't
orange, but I
fairy
casted
fire.
Oh my
Boo.
goodness.
And then I will use a bonus action to use my Eldritch Cannon to flamethrower.
Okay. Time to
God
light it
damn.
a flame.
All right, so here's my 16.
That hits. For sure.
All right.
Do a cube.
Well,
No.
that's fucking
Ah,
adorable.
cute.
That's what it
Aw.
looks like.
That's what it looks like.
Doodle Bob.
And then where is it? I'm so sorry. Here we go.
Mihoy minoy.
I'm like, "Hoing." That's the sound it makes now.
Mihoy minoy. It gets burned
Mihoy
for
minoy.
9 fire damage. Minoy.
9 fire.
It doesn't scream because it's a cube. Anything else?
It exclusively goes to me.
Mihoy minoy.
Can I
I don't
tell-
care. That's canon now.
Can I tell if it's done a good amount of damage or if it's just soaking it?
It doesn't seem to really have affected it too much.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna move in. I think I'll just move 5, 10. I'll move here.
All right next to the bodies, all gross and rotten. Anything else?
No, I'll pull Doug with me. I gotta get you a Doug token as well.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. Let me get one and put it on the.
Yeah. So I always forget to like move him around and
I
stuff.
feel like I have one. Hang on. Tra-la-la. What am I doing? My library. Taldore. Is Doug on
As a
here?
Goddard token.
Is Doug on here? Ugh. Here, you can have to just use this clown for now.
No. All right, I'll use the clown.
Hang on, let me change the clown settings so you can use this. So you can use
All
this
right,
clown.
Doug, you're looking a little ridiculous today, Doug. We gotta get you cleaned
Honk,
up.
honk. Doug's in his clown phase.
That's for the party later, okay? You were supposed to. It was a surprise. It's an early reveal.
Doug, that's not a good look for you.
There you go, Doug the clown right now. Sorry about that, but I could keep forgetting. I'm gonna write it down and make a Doug token.
Doug the
Okay.
Pug.
Doug.
That does
Doug.
commence my turn, though.
All right, sweet. Anything else on your turn?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Alfred with tree on deck.
I don't want to waste my daggers or anything, but I'm going to throw a dagger at it. See if I hit it.
Okay.
Because I don't have any like offensive spells. I just have spells to make you go crazy and be afraid of things that I think are really scary and funny. I'm not set up to like fight something that doesn't have any intelligence.
Yeah, it's immune to being frightened.
Ah, God, it's the worst.
It's just
okay.
it's like a jellyfish.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a
okay.
brain. It has multiple sets of ganglion.
All right, I'm going to move in, and I'm going to maybe I'll just stab it because I don't want to risk losing my dagger. I'm going to stab it with the rapier.
Gremlin behavior going on.
I'm a very
Hey,
weird jellyfish.
Magellan, that's rude as hell.
It's a jellyfish.
He's a jellyfish. Sorry, he like moved all of my stuff around.
It's alright. He wants you to fight this cube. Stab it with your rapier.
I'm trying. Well. Oh, Magellan, you're not super great
That
luck.
totally
Did the
hits him.
16 hit. Okay, so it's going to take 7 points of damage.
Your blade slides in and out of it like a big bowl of jello.
Ugh, this is okay. I mean, it's kind of soothing. It's got like a little like ASMR type like
Glue.
to it. So it's nice.
Makes the glue sound. Glue.
And then I'm going to look
Yeah.
at tree. I'm going to look at tree and then just be like, okay, like it looks like you're going to have to touch this jelly so we don't get jammed. And I wink and I give her a bardic.
Oh.
Yes.
Yep.
What's the bardic?
It is going to be a D6 now.
It's a D8 now because that was such a zinger.
Oh,
I'm
bless
enhancing
you.
that. That was a motherfucking zinger.
That's okay, because I'm about to play off that shit. I get my bardic and I'm like, don't worry, there's always room for a blast. As I Eldritch blast it.
Blast.
Do you want to do any more movement, Alfred? Are you good before Tree Eldritch Blast?
I'm going to have to like chill here because I don't want to take the opportunity attack.
And a 22 totally hits. They have like, I mean, I think it's like a 6 AC.
Let's go. That is 9 force damage.
Bloop. It's really jiggling now.
Fantastic.
It almost looks like the skeleton inside is dancing a little.
What's this circle again?
It's my fairy fire.
Oh, your fairy fire. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to move up here. And then let's see. Yeah, no, I'm good. I blasted it.
All right. Gelatinous cube. The cube is going to gelatinously move forward onto Alfred's space. Alfred, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. You need to be a 12
Oh no.
as it cubes towards you. Cubishly.
Menacingly. 21.
Okay. On a successful save, you have a choice. You can be pushed 5 feet back or to the side of the cube, or you can choose to let it engulf you. Bloop, as it tries to bloop into you.
Is there anything cool inside of it?
Looks like there's a skeleton.
Like
and
now that we're much closer?
Like a shield, some weapons, a couple other dead bodies. It's hard to tell because it's like it's translucent but thick and goopy.
So it's like opaque.
Yeah, you would have to use some of your turn to do a more serious investigation, but it does look like there's at least a sword in there.
I'm going to look at the captain and be like, do you want me to go in and get that sword for you?
Gonna go into the cube.
If you want to dive into this cube of acid.
Oh, is it acid?
Gelatinous cubes are caustic, yes.
Maybe not today.
Maybe not
next time.
today. Alfred's not due for a chemical peel till next month.
I mean,
chemical
if we...
peels are scheduled for every third Thursday, and I believe we're on like
Every
Tuesday.
third Thursday? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, well, no problem then. I'm going to let it push me back 5 feet.
That's
Okay.
too many chemical peels. My esthetician would be very concerned for your skin.
I'm writing it down
I
because
mean,
it's canon.
it's like really like dry. Like I had the fire of like a furnace inside of me, so like it just, the steam is great, but it like really gets dry. I take my skincare very seriously.
Oh, all right. It loops forward.
Why do you think Tommy also looks so fresh, baby face? He takes after me with his skincare.
Flash to Tommy still at the inn downstairs. Is
Hopefully
the
not
sound,
sitting in the cold tub.
the sound of commoners and their children learning how to do yo-yo tricks with joy, and he's washing his face with like the finest, utmost care. You got to look good for the business sales. Oh yeah.
He's just like in my room using all of my products.
Yeah, he always got like your poof and like your little sprayer.
Mixing serums. So
Oh,
it's
I like using this poof, and then I use this spray and poof.
it's all clumpy.
It's
'Cause
clumpy.
He has like one of my bathrobes on and like one of my like little silk bonnets. He's just very ready.
There's this bonnet to get ready every day. All right, that's what cousin Tommy's up to right now. Captain Eldoris, what the fuck are you gonna do about this cube?
Seeing that everybody else is just on the ground, I'm gonna I'm gonna drop to the ground and fucking I'll swing on this little double swing. Where's my
Swing on this cube.
Swing on cube.
Swing
okay?
it. Cube swing.
I'll scroll back up. Does a who's that? 19 hit?
Oh yeah, its AC is 6.
Okay, and that is for the
It's a cube.
long sword. Why do I have two little things?
Because
They're the same thing. Okay.
two little things
For
there,
4
same
damage, and the hand axe is does an 8 hit.
thing. Yep.
Okay, cool, okay.
Yep.
That's another, and it's another 4. Total of 8 damage
Gloop.
for a
Slurp.
Gross.
Slurp.
And that'll be my turn.
yeah, there it is. That's the one. Okay. Elodie with Alfred on deck.
All right. Does this thing look like it's injured at all, or
It has some
Like-
you ever see those videos where they have a big like a big tube of ballistics gel and they stab it with something long and skin, and like they stab it a couple times, but like you could see it was stabbed, but like it doesn't look like it's actually damaged. Looks like that.
okay? Well, I think I will just hit it with my flamethrower again. I'm gonna move. So I'm gonna
God, watch out! Dives to the side.
Yeah, right.
hit it with fire. Let's see. And it's no longer in the fairy fire, so 15 will hit.
Oh yeah.
And then my bonus action will be the flamethrower, or this is the bonus action. So here's the damage: 7 fire damage.
Okay, it crackles a little bit. Smells like
Okay.
marshmallows.
For my regular action, I'm going to. Oh man, there's so much to do. I'm going to guidance Alfred and just drop my fairy fire because he moved out a bit anyway, so it's going to be difficult to get him back in. So you have guidance now. It's a D4 on your ability
No.
check. And then I realized that Doug has actions that he can take, being a homunculus servant. So he is going to rush, so find him behind the cube
He can skidoo.
and attack it.
All right.
So let me do that real quick.
Blue skidoo. Attack a cube.
Here we go.
Oh no.
So he's going to take a force strike.
Okay.
And so I'm going to throw that.
Elgato, please run
Oh, wait,
camera
sorry,
hub
I
to
have to
use
roll for
Elgato
damage
visual
first.
camera.
So let me roll a +2, so 8 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, so then he'll do 5 force damage.
Ba-bar.
Nice.
He barks and like the ripples kind of
Gloop.
roll through.
They gloop through. All right. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Awesome. Alfred, tree on deck.
Okay, so I got pushed back 5 feet, and now I'm like kind of gloppy. It's not amazing. I am
Gloppy.
thinking though, Elodie, can we potentially do something with this goo and maybe do like a skincare line?
Oh, maybe.
Okay, great. Do you have any more of those vials?
Oh yeah, I've got tons of empty vials just in case.
Amazing. I'm going to slash at it with the hopes that I'd like knock some of the goop loose onto the floor in like a big enough chunk.
So you're gonna try to like corner it.
Yeah, just like oof. It's like I would imagine it's like the consistency of tofu.
Yep, pretty much. Like very,
Like
very
soft.
hard tofu.
Not like silken oh, like firm.
On the
like extra
outside, it's
firm?
more like like a really hard on the outside, like a ballistics gel, but it can absorb you to its soft, mushy interior.
Oh, so it has like a chewy candy like coated center.
Yeah, it's got like a chewy, candy coated center.
Okay. Thanks for going with that. Okay, let's see if I can slice a big old chunk off.
Yeah, you want to get to the nougat. What the fuck is nougat?
Nougat is, if I remember correctly from my friend who's a pastry chef,
That shit's
nougat,
banging.
it's, fuck.
Or
I think
damage.
if I remember correctly, nougat is like it's kind of like a soft, like, type of, like, biscuit pastry is kind of like what nougat is, if I remember correctly. It's like,
It's in candy, and it's banging.
yeah, it's fucking dope.
So with 4 piercing damage, you just sort of slurp in and out
Not
with a
a
rapier.
lot.
You try.
Okay, I
You
was
can't
trying to
really
laugh
slash
like a
with
corner off.
with a rapier.
It's not my day. I'm going to look at Mr. Bean and just say, oh, maybe I should sharpen this thing when we get back to town.
I believe in the history of dragons, mostly.
Thank you, Mr. Bean. Very insightful, but not helpful for the current situation. And then I am going to have I'm going to use my bonus action to have Mr. Bean help Tree if they need it.
I will provide help to Tree if they need it.
Any situation from now on, it's like, oh, cool, we gotta do this thing. Mr. Bean, what do you think? Dragons, do think sometimes, yes.
It's true.
Is help action good? All right. Anywho, anything else on your turn?
No, I'm good.
Tree, you're up. Cube on deck.
Yeah, so Tree's fingertips start to crackle with some purple fire, and they ready in action.
Okay.
It's actually a reaction, but they're just gonna wait.
What do you? It's all right. So you're just gonna wait.
Yeah.
Deal. What are you readying? What triggers it?
If they hurt me.
Oh, okay. If they hurt you, then it triggers.
Yeah,
it.
if they
Yeah,
hurt
stay right
me,
where you're
it
at.
triggers. Yeah, I'm ready.
Works for Cube. Cube is going to gloop onto Doug.
No, not Doug.
No, Doug.
Doug needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
He's
so
a dog,
he has,
so it's easy for him.
he has a +2 to Dex.
Technically, Doug also has the help
30.
action. Oh, that works too.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Doug does not get engulfed by the cube, but Doug does get pushed back and to the side. 5 feet there. As the cube.
You bastard. You don't
takes
touch
up
my
its
dog.
Space. It also is going to take its second attack. It's going to reach out its pseudopod, which is just sort of like you would notice a very soft part of it that has the skull of the skeleton comes out and tries to punch. It's going to try to punch you, Eleni. With a 24 to hit. My.
Oh my god.
That's a...
Shield.
Okay.
Puts my AC at 25.
AC at 25.
Nice.
That's amazing. So it goes to hit you. Is your shield like just arcane energy that pops up, or does Doug do something?
Doug barks it out, yeah. So he like it's like a sound wave is now sort of engulfing me.
Oh.
Cool.
I love it.
Barbar! Blue skidoo! Alright. That brings...
Doug just goes, skidoo!
Skidoo! Alright, skidoo. Captain, what do you got?
Fucking double slash again. Nat 20.
Nat 20 will slash, and on a Nat 20, not only will you be able to double your damage, but you're going to be able to lop off a good bit of glump for them to take for their skincare line.
A good bit of glump. This is serious Dungeons and Dragons, guys. The technical term is a big glump.
It's a glump.
That's 7 damage for the first.
Okay.
And for the hand axe, 13 to hit.
Okay.
for 4 damage. That's a lot of nat ones for.
Yeah. Look, you
That's-
guys are pecking away one
damage.
little glump at a time. Either way, you slash off some chunks of glump that fall onto the ground. So no matter what, you'll have some specimens for your skincare line.
Hey, Alfred, I got some skincare stuff for you. I guess if you're doing that, whatever. Alfred fell asleep.
Alfred fell asleep.
I'm sorry. I'm here. I apologize. I did fall asleep. I'm incredibly tired.
Yeah, it's, you know what? It is 11 p.m. We're gonna go ahead and finish the gelatinous cube battle as well as the rest of this level of the dungeon in 2 weeks' time. Our new schedule is bi-weekly. If you're still here, thanks for watching. We will see everybody in 2 weeks.
Bye.
Bye.